I think I've always been really interested in headpieces. I love Art Nouveau. I love tiaras and crowns and aigrettes. Like, I always just found them really interesting. And the other thing that I've always been in love with is frontlets, which is like the Northwest Coast version of the crown, basically. All of those obsessions kind of came together, and I was like, how can we play around with this idea, but also really highlight what we consider royalty within our culture? My name is Morgan Asoyuf, Ts'msyen Nation, and I guess I would say a multidisciplinary artist. I primarily work within goldsmithing, jewelry, gem setting, engraving, etc. I work in a mixed style with all of them together. Royal portrait was like recognizing the work that Two-Spirit people and Indigenous women put into all these movements of like land defense and MMIW2S work. It was a little bit of a call out. Why are we not like placing our most highly prized items on these people? Because they need the spiritual protection and the physical protection that these items help bring them. This is their voice, you know? And like, we're here to support those voices. My side of that is trying to bring as much of the art form to the front lines as possible. So like the bear matriarch drum, that's basically been out doing land defense. The police and the RCMP don't love to touch native art stuff. And so that's like a protective measure for our youth. I like to get artworks and jewelry out to the community members, and especially Indigenous femmes and like Two-Spirit people. The art in my language, it translates to the living law. Like, there's inherently matriarchal power in that. So basically I used prenite in this one, and then, oh, it's slipping my mind right now. Sometimes in my head I call things, like I called it Takaya's crown on my head. So Takaya's the one that ended up wearing it during the shoot. The photo shoot was included in my original grant with Canada Council. I wanted to be sure that I had other ways to disseminate the show that's not just physically being at the show. Basically, like, there was multiple things that went into who I chose to be featured in the show. I did get Snootkwiki from Tiny House Warriors. They're really active, their whole entire family, like protecting from the Trans Mountain expansion, among other things. CM and Takaya are friends of mine that I just loved all the work they were doing, and their ability like to do that work always amazes me. Definitely wanted to try and highlight like some youth voices. Christine Martin is a Ts'msyen woman. She's not as much in the social media spotlight, but she's done a lot of work on the ground up north. I have a bit of a responsibility to like remind people of the legitimacy of our communities. We're not protesters. This is the land that we're from, that our bodies are a part of. Respect the land and you respect the women.